Yeah, marches and rallies protesting President Trump's hardline policies and cabinet picks have seemingly become commonplace this year, from college campuses to town greens. We've been showing you many of them. But tomorrow, supporters will take to the streets and public venues to celebrate the Trump presidency. Former gubernatorial candidate Joe Visconti will be speaking at one of those events. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me today.
All right, it's important to note, many people consider Connecticut a blue state, but a large chunk of residents here in the state went for Trump.
Almost 42% for Trump, yeah. And he didn't open a headquarters.
Yeah. So this rally getting support, why now?
We've given the left some time to be upset and do their protests, but a lot of people across the country want to just do a celebration. America first, spirit of America, and 8 years ago this week, we actually formed the Connecticut Tea Party, so it's kind of weird to be on the other side of it.
Yeah.
We know how they feel, but we want to celebrate. It's a celebration, and it's happening in Oxford. There's the March for Trump. They're actually doing a march down the streets, and we're doing at the Bushnell Park in Hartford, the carousel. Yeah. We're going to all gather there, a lot of us, and bring our Dunkin' Donuts coffee. And
it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold. Well, it was cold 8 years ago when we formed the protests. So what's
going to be your big message at this point? Because we have seen such a divide in the country so far.
It is, and it was the same way 8 years ago. It was the flip sides. I've been on both sides of it. This side, our whole thing right now is for those 42% that vote for President Trump to be able to, get together, and we already are together on social media, but actually meet and do it now. St. Patty Day is coming up. It's still winter. It kind of shows you'll still get out there, even if it's cold.
Yeah. So you went to the inauguration. How would you say the president's doing right now? Give him a letter grade.
I think he's doing fantastic for what we need, the economic recovery. Yeah. I think that's the key right now. A lot of people don't like the personality of Mr. Trump, President Trump, but beyond that, I think the economy getting rolling, the stock market moving up. I just hope the left, they can dislike him if they like as a person, but I just hope they buy in with the economic recovery that we're going to go through. America is going to go through it, and hopefully Connecticut's going to go through it.
What do you think of this week? Russia has been the big topic. We've seen Attorney General Sessions, Michael Flynn, these contacts with Russia over time. Do you think there's something there? Should it be investigated, or is it nonsense?
I know Mike Flynn. I was on CNN with Mike, and he's a good guy. I've talked to him many times, and I just don't think there's anything there. I think they're going to find there's nothing there. But at the same time, I think the left really just doesn't know what to do about the loss. They're really having a hard time. I know that feeling. For 8 years, we were on the other side, so I do know the feeling. They've got to let them run the gamut of what they want to do, but I don't think they're going to find anything there.
So how do you bring the country together? You say you know what it's like being on that side.
I do know how it feels. I just hope the left isn't violent, doesn't do protests that become violent. We didn't. We were on the streets in Connecticut for 4.5 years, and we know that feeling. Obamacare and this and that, and that's okay. That's America. That's what you do. But as long as there's no violence, and some people will start to feel the economic recovery, they may not like him anyway, especially Democrats in Connecticut, but that doesn't mean they don't. And we separated Obama from his policies. We never hated the man. It was great to have the first African-American president, and he was a nice guy. We didn't like his policies, so I think the left has to do that. And the way we come together is financially. I think that's what's going to happen.
All right. We can debate this all day. Both sides, a lot of people talking about it. Joe, thank you so much for being here with us. And of course, we will have the information about the march in Oxford as well as the rally at the carousel in Bushnell Park on our website, fox61.com. Katie, I'll send it back to you.